Do 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 do. Waiting for the stream to begin. That's what we're doing. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Waiting for the YouTube to start properly. Da 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 da. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's the waiting room. That's what it is. Da 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 da. Bum bum bum. And we start. In 3, 2, and 1, action! Lally ho, my abras, cadabras, and alakazams. It is I, your host, the great KDB. And we're going to look at Final Fantasy XIV Patch 7.35. Yeah, as you can see, we are, well, as you can kind of see, we are not wearing the songbird dress. We're wearing our detective outfit, our gentleman. We're a gentlewoman. Because Hildibrand is over there, and we have 2 new Hildibrand Quests. What hijinks and lowjinks will ensue, and I gotta work on my Columbo voice for you all. It's sort of a gruff detective. Maybe, I wish I could add a bit more Italian to it, but you know, hey, just trying to do a good impression. It's better than me doing my Grunkle Stan impression that we did last expansion. Nah. That was murder in my throat for a while. Yeah, I've taken annual leave. I went to Cork Comic Con for the Sunday, and you know what? Hey, it was a Comic Con. What do you expect? It's same old. But it was in Cork. Yay! It is what it is, but alas, yeah, just sort of bland and neutral on it. So yeah, we're gonna wear our. Yeah, the only time I will ever have my songbird hat undyed, because yeah, Glamour Paint by Songbird in classic gloom purple dye, but I will always have my songbird hat undyed for the sake of this, having the songbird gloves and the songbird boots, just to complement this sort of Hildibrand-esque garb. You know what? It works. So there's Detective Hardboiled. A vandal in the wild. Hardboiled's stoic silhouette is a fixture amidst the bright lights and bustle of True View. Well, the Vincent Sir Mary. Been keeping yourself sharp, I trust. Sharp as a razor. Okay, just gotta get full Columbo up in here. Oh, just one more thing. I'll get out of your hair. Okay, good. Good to hear. In our line of work, you gotta stay in peak condition to be ready for anything. In any case, you picked a good moment to come by. I might sure cover more data and learn about another experimental subject. Oh, I dare say that is... Oh, so you know that's Hildibrand. Oh, I dare say that is our cue for us to lend our investigative skills once more. It seems this criminal had a soul. It seems this criminal had his soul put into the body of a Quahiloa. That was a 2-legged wolf, in case you weren't familiar. Prior to that, the man was a notorious vandal who went around causing wanton destruction, targeting everything from shops to government facilities. Didn't have a grand motive for all the thrill it is. A real piece of work. Like the sticky-fingered Cyclops, odds that he's up to his old antics in his new body. And is a pawn of the mysterious researcher. Such a feat, wreaking havoc in a densely populated area would swiftly attract attention. If our wolfman were to make mischief, I expect it would be somewhere outside the city. Yeah, not a half-bad reason for such a soft-boiled dope. I'm getting more Gronkle, but you know, we're sticking with this act. We're sticking with this voice. As you say, the fiend's likely to strike places outside of Solution 9. We don't have any leads beyond that, though. I have a mind to pay one of my trusted sources a visit. Boy owns his name, and if his business is known, every bugger else will come on. He ought to be his usual spot nearby. My aunt, does that remind you of our friend Wimond? It does! Do you suppose we'll get to meet Hildibrand too? Oh, nah, shoo. Oh, yeah. Mama Minion, we're gonna have to put you away. We forgot the most important minion for our journey. Yeah, I've got so many minions. Where are... Where's my Hildibrand minion? Best girl, best girl, best girl. Just saying. Where did... Am I just Hildibrand? Okay, give me a second here. So many minions. So many minions. Okay, where did... There's a boat of them, so we should... Easy to... Here he is. Because Nashu appears. But yeah, we have our tiny Hildibrand. Let's go! I shall call him Mini-Me. So, yeah, for... Oh, man. I haven't really been playing much Final Fantasy this patch go around. Even last patch. Like, I still haven't gotten my relic weapon. My inventory might be a bit of a joke, but look how bad my luck is here. Look at this. I need to get more Demi-Atmas. This is... all in a day's work. Oh yeah. That there's my aunt. Let's just see if he knows anything about a friend with an appetite for destruction. Good gods! He even looks like women. Car! This could be a clone of women! I've never seen anything like it, except for the time Mr. Poo-Poo made of those clones of the Inspector. It's currently 1:30. We should hopefully get this done by 4. Because it shouldn't be that long. It ain't often I see you a company, detective. What can I do for you today? A truth-seeking vandal in the body of a fiend. That sounds like a recipe for trouble, all right. Now, I can't say I've heard of talk of vandalism, either in or around Everkeep. But there's a hunter who caught the sight of a solitary Kakwaloa near the bar recently. He went to Vanguard and didn't come back out, so it seemed it went to Shaloni. What struck him most, though, was the queer way it moved. It seemed more like a man than beast, he said. Kawaloas are fiercely territorial creatures that live in packs. This lone wolf's our vandal. I'd wager my gun on it. Well, head to Shaloni right away. Thanks for the lead, my end. "'Tis truly uncanny indeed. The resemblance you bear to my friend, his name is Wymond, and information is his stock in trade as well. Not only do we have a similar faces and names, but we're in the same business besides. Oh, bugger me with a lightning rod. You know, you look rather like the detective yourself, only you're either younger or have a better skincare regimen. Your brothers or something? Ridiculous, ridiculous! Detective Hildibrand and not at least a bit alike. Damn right. Don't compare me to this preening ninny. Alright. Didn't mean to ruffle any feathers. But you, lass. Something about you reminds me of Something reminds me a bit of the detective's assistants. Take me back, it does. Oh. We should get going. Let's gather in front of Vanguard before heading to Shaloni. Oh, actually, no, I want to talk to you. We go ways back. Me and Hildibrand and this assistant. They're the reason I fell into this trade, you might say. No, don't want to use it. I'm not using the ticket. There we go, yep. So here we have two Hildibrand Quest lines, the Crafting Allied Society and the Monster Hunter. There is a deep dungeon, but we're not going to cover it because it's a deep dungeon and I'm going to get my teeth kicked in doing it, so nah, I'm good. That's content that you, the audience, could do yourselves. That wolf fiend is so adorable! With their spiky leg armor and giant sword. They think they like being scratched behind the ears? We chanced to see a cow halo en route here. They have a rather endearing appearance, I must say. This is my first time beyond the barrier. Wonder if I could find a quiet bar that doesn't water down its drinks. Inspector, you're all glowy tinkly. Must be the lightning round I hit you with. The after effects can linger a while, I'm afraid. No need for concern. Far from causing discomfort, the lightning appears to have improved my circulation. I feel halier than I have in recent memory. Yeah, you really are an oddball. Whoa! I must say, Detective, I'd expected your heart itself to suffer from a fear of insects. And such adorable ones, too. Not just any insect. They're ooglops, bringers of death and disease. Get a hold of yourself. An egg will set you straight. You fool! He didn't bring any. Not a single one. Damn it all! Oh dear, I've never seen such a severe case of egg withdrawal. You think you could boil this to the good detective's liking? Oh, ooh. How hard boiled do we want it to be? Not soft, not being. We go full hard. We need 20 goddamn minutes, baby. You boil the egg for 20 minutes. This isn't another trick, is it? I'll chance it. Was it good for you too? The rubbery white, the pungent crumbling yolk, like a stubborn old coot who refuses to change with the times. You don't get it, do you, Samiri? What it takes to survive in the main streets of Solution 9. Looks like you boiled it too long. At any rate, I feel like myself again. Appreciate it, Samiri. I had every confidence that you could aid the good detective, my dear assistants. Come, let us continue on. I like it with like each Hildibrand adventure that you kind of get more invested in like, oh, the silly antics, like, oh, we're doing a cool volleyball bomb press, and then we're like, yeah, no, we're just in really into the cutscene now. Wherever I go, I always make sure to bring food with me. After all, one can't investigate on an empty stomach. The landscape is reminiscent of Tylenol, is it not? I'm put in mind of my youth when I trained by running through the wilds whilst carrying a chocobo upon my shoulder. So this is the outside world. It's gonna take some getting used to being under a sky without limits. Right. Should begin talking to the locals. That a town I see over there. Shishnawesi Springs, eh? Got a place as any. Come on, let's go. Let's just get rid of the aggro. Fly back. I see they drill for ceruleum here. It's like a tunnel. The similarities are more than soil deep. I'm feeling hungry pangs. I wonder if I can get a bite to eat somewhere. An old-fashioned place, this. But it's got a ruggedness that speaks to me. A man could get used to it. Anyway, let's split up and ask around. See if there's any acts of vandalism in these parts. You learn something, you come and tell me. Ooh. Now. So I didn't mean to bump the mic there. Vandalism? Don't get me started. Some miscreants bust up some of our drilling equipment. I pour my blood, sweat, and tears into keeping everything running. So I had me seeing red. Ceruleum's our livelihood. So the perpetrator can't possibly be a local. It's an outsider, mark my words. Oh, wait. Now, She-ho. Oh yeah, I heard the barn was destroyed the other day. Smashed to pieces. By all accounts. Why would anyone do such a senseless thing? Really don't understand vandals. What did they get with such destruction? Oh. As a matter of fact, there's been a spot of vandalism targeting barns and equipment. The culprit strikes out when no one's around and leaves no trace, so we don't have much of a lead. Baffled as we are, we posted a generous bounty. Information's welcome too, of course, but if you see anything suspicious activity, be sure to let us know. We put a generous bounty on the vandal, but information's leading to the capture. Might earn you a reward as well. Don't hesitate to inform any suspicious activity you witness. Have you by chance seen an endearing wolf-like fiend that walks on its hind legs? Hey, managed to learn anything? We are much the same. Our vandal's been busy. By the way, have you seen Dashu? I'm not sure where she's gone. You seriously? You serious? How can you not know where your own assistant is? We better split up and find her. I'm just waiting for the, in this duty, you will play as Hildibrand. We know it's you. Just submit it already. Gosh. Oh, hello there, Smeary. I could use a little help. Well, while the streamer pours himself some Pepsi Max. Hashtag not sponsored. I say, Nashu, have you been making new friends? God. Bear with me, folks. I'm just gonna have some sip of this Pepsi, get the ASMR going. Ah, right into the microphone. 'Tis tradition, after all. Know her, do you? All the chaos that she's been sowing too. Yeah, you know her, do you? All the chaos that she's been sowing too, no doubt. Whatever do you mean? Don't play the fool. We saw her polishing them bombs. That's right. She's the one that's been blowing things up. We're taking her out and collecting the bounty. And for the umpteenth time, they're not bombs, they're medicine. Yeah, verily. Though they may look and indeed explode like bombs, they're in fact a potent restoratives. My assistant is not the vandal you seek. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. Exploding medicine, huh? Now let's all take a deep breath now. No need to get so hot and bothered. We can talk this through. Resolve things peacefully. I don't know who you are, but we're done talking here. She's the vandal and that's that. You stand aside if you know what's good for you. If you're not willing to be civil, don't have to settle this the old-fashioned way. Detective Wade, I'm emphatically opposed to violence. I must insist that we resolve this in a gentlemanly manner. These kids wouldn't know a gentleman if he shot him in the rear. Don't waste your breath. Yeah, you asked for it, old man. You want a duel, I'll give you a duel. Just remember that you had other options. Now, we're gonna need witnesses, so let's take it elsewhere. Don't worry your little head. It ain't to the death. In at ease, though I am with Detective Hardboiled. Chosen approach. It seems we must defer to him. I love that it's like, oh yeah, this cutscene will always be a day. Shout out my boy the Tumbleweed. He puts on a brave face, but he's nervous. Watch your eyes. He'll rush to finish it. What's that red smudge? Had yourself some poached eggs smothered in tomato sauce, did you? Yeah, a soft choice for a soft bastard. Not at least a bit phased. Hard recognizes hard. I can tell you're a woman who's been through hell and back. I can even learn a thing or two from you. Whoa, you're kidding me. All this fuss over you. Are you having a snooze? Heh. Got more moxie doll face, just like her. Dear sweet dreams now. Dream sweet dreams now. Said George Wood Linen. That's impressive in its own way. Never mind that for now. I got a job to do. Old-fashioned firearm. Like more an old-fashioned firearm. Like most carried in these parts. Watch the barrel. Dodge the bullet. Those just locks for a roughneck. Don't know what fancy hair treatment you use, sweet prince. But a bar soap is all I need. I've seen enough. This one's in the bag. Piss on the old laws. Long as you win, doesn't matter how. Yo! Yo, they did it! They fucking did it! He is the one! Who the hell are you? Hey, what's going on here? They were saving that Matrix reference for just this. So that's the way of it. But non-lethal rounds for now. The law forbids dueling in town. As such, you'll be treated... This will be treated as an illegal gunfight. And the guilt falls on the side who drew first. You lot are coming with me. Now, it seems all this began when a lady saw what looked like bombs and assumed she was the vandal. Well, you don't strike me as a miscreant. I'd like to examine the objects for good measure. Might I try you to bomb in these trying times? I must say, it does look like a bomb. An understandable yet unfortunate misunderstanding. Despite its worrisome appearance, I assure you, good sir, that this is a bespoke medicine that rejuvenates me when I am feeling poorly. Yeah. Go, Hildias. That's a bomb. That's a bomb, or I was born yesterday. Ah! I feel like a new man! 'Tis as if I walk upon a cloud! Enough of the hogwash! Like this alone doesn't prove she's the vandal. We're gonna keep her in a jailhouse till we know more. Are meals served at this jailhouse? Yes, that they are. see you. I'll come for you, Nashu. I must find the true criminal and clear your good name. This I swear. And like that, we have one more Hildibrand quest to go for this patch series at least. Does it come with any goodies? No. Yeah, like me and the boys. Wait, just taking a screenshot. There we go. Wait. There we go. Just wait for me to do my pose. Why'd it have to be hookups? So we've done Indiana Jones, we've done The Matrix. On a trail of destruction. Word concerns his assistant's well-being. Not even Inspector Hildibrand can maintain his customary aplomb. I gotta bear to imagine sweet innocent Nashu behind bars. We must apprehend the true criminal and secure her release post-haste. Sweet and innocent ain't words I describe a bomb-toting dame. But setting that aside, we know who we're after. We just need to track him down. A number of residents report having sighted an unusual wolf-like fiend. Apparently, it appeared near a settlement called... in a settlement called Lure Them in Your Trousers. That's lure them in a wowza. You need to clean the wax out of your ears. Yeah, that's what I meant. Let it do, Wayne. Wassa. Come on. Let's see what we can find out there. On the tip. Any of my friends online? Yeah, I'm the only one so far. Well, they're on work. I just took annual leave. I'm like, yeah, you know, I want to stream this on the first day at least. Yeah, you're surprised that I've already changed into fresh attire? I've notoriously had a spare set on hand. Insofar as possible, one must ever maintain a gentlemanly and dignified appearance. Here's the thing. I love the song. Just Shaloni at night, you're like, yeah. Yeah, just sort of like, yeah, I want to live out my cool Wild West fantasies. Bear with me. So, just Discord pop-ups here. Bear with me, folks. Right, let's question the locals about Wolfman sightings. Should be straightforward enough. So we'll stay together this time. Just say the word and we'll get started. Luatinia wowzers, nothing to it. Ready? Then lead the way. One oven, sir. Unheard of a solution, nine. We do all our cooking with electro appliances. That said, the smoke might give eggs a nice flavour. I'll have to look into it when I get the chance. Mother used to roast whole my targarus in a joint oven. She was partial to the billies. She was partial to the billies for the flavour, but I found them a little tough. That had no bearing on my own toughness, mind you. I saw it all right. Wolf-like fiend like I'd never seen before. Made off with a sack of vegetables we just harvested. There's a hunter train happening now. It would seem our future was famished. Being a wolf, however, it would not hunt for its own food. Whatever it is now, it used to be a man. I'd be odd if it still ate like one. Well, if it ain't keen on hunting, it'll likely keep close to settlements for its meals. You can see the resemblances between the homes here and those in the outskirts. It was a real surprise when our worlds merged 30 years ago. I was just a greenhorn there then, and she was still. Never mind. The motif of these dwellings is simple yet elegant. I expect Father would appreciate their artistry. He isn't here, is he? Gulp. What I saw wasn't a wolf fiend, but an adorable little critter. It kept squealing at me like it was trying to say something. Oh, I dare say this is a promising new lead. I have it. The creature is a minion of the Vandalist Wolfman. Ah, you and your softball guesses. I've heard of strange squealing critters on True View, but no doubt it'll be anything to do with our case. Well, the wolf-like fiend? Well, I've seen it south of here. Most folks around the area call it Lunachawa, papaya territory. But I go there to gather cactus. And the past few times I did, I saw the creature heading towards a gorge. Even the Luchi appears give a white bird. So it must be dangerous indeed. Our fugitive might be holed up in that gorge. Come, let's go take a look. It's not a linear cow pier? Cow Leoa seem to be right here now. This definitely isn't where it says it's head. I can feel it. Let's split up and search for clues. If you turn up anything, come and tell me. Squeak! Squeak! Hildibrand, do you speak beaver? Why, what a winsome creature you are! Hildibrand speak beaver. Had a taste, did we? The liquor bottle has long since been traded for sauce shops. Perhaps it was purloined by the fugitive. The sack is filled with vegetables, likely those who the fugitive took from that place. Grid words have been scrawled on a piece of paper. An Oglob loiters nearby, as if regarding the paper and you. The Oglob scurries off, leaving you devote of your attention to the paper, which appears to contain diary entries written by the fugitive. There does not appear to be any more clues to the vicinity. Heard about what once you take stock of your discoveries. Oh, apologies for yawning, folks. It's been an exhausting weekend. And I'm going to work tomorrow, so oh boy, that's going to be fun. Take a sippy of this Pepsi, mind you. Oh, good sippies. Sippy time. I found this empty liquor bottle. What about you? Found myself with my own liquor bottle, sack of produce. Good work, Samiri. The bottle and the produce must have been taken from that place. As for the piece of paper. Sorry for yawning, folks. These are diary entries, alright. I'll read them out. No good day's destruction. I reduced the barn to rubble in moments. Well, before anyone was the wiser, my newfound strength is truly astonishing. The researcher contacted me. He wants me to put on a bigger show, and will provide barrels of cerulean for the job. This is going to be my tour de force. Just as I suspected, like the thief in nightclubs, the vandalizing Kawiloa is working for the researcher. But I must say, for him to leave incriminating evidence out in the open, where enterprising agents of inquiry can easily find it, is rather careless, is it not? When he was apprehended as a man, he left diary entries of his misdeed lying around. Served as incontrovertible. Words in this accent are quite difficult sometimes. It was incorruptible, yeah. Served as something, proof of his guilt. To do it again, knowingly full well, only led to his downfall. Perhaps he was some sort of clever design, or perhaps... Yeah, he's just an idiot. At any rate, if our fugitive has barrels of ceruleum at his disposal, then we must exercise the utmost caution. The tiny spark could cause an explosion to drive even ashes to the lights, so I ask that you refrain from using your gun. Yeah, my gun's more versatile than you think. It's capable of converting the lightning absorbed into other things of energy. With a flick of a switch, you can shoot fire or water rounds as well. So if push comes to shove, I'll give a wanted wolfman a hosing down. Oh, that was a wondrous sketch indeed. Yet, that, as I may, I refrain fully opposed to violence in all forms and elemental aspects. Some cases of the manner befitting of a gentleman, such as the Creed of Hildibrand, Age of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Here, soft to the core. If you don't harden up, you'll make the same mistake I did. As a rule, I don't talk about my past, but there was a time to break that rule. Now would be it. I used to have an assistant too, so there's a lot like your own Nashu. A real sweetheart. She's gone now. Killed by the crime king because of me. Because I was too soft. The crime king descended upon a line of mages. Carnelian's his real name. And he could wield powerful magic with a whispered word and a flick of a wrist. Doesn't have to rely on fancy gadgets like ordinary folk. We had him at our mercy, me and my assistant. Well, he started spinning a sub story. Like a hard-boiled milk sup, I lowered my gun. That was all the opening Carnelian needed. He cast the spell before I could blink. I would have died where I stood, my assistant having leapt in the way. She wasn't wearing a regulator because she was following my lead. I killed her as much as he did. That such a thing would have happened. I was able to catch Carnelian soon after that. Now the bastard's at large again, in a fiend's body. When you deal with your villains, you can't afford to be soft. Or one day you could become someone's dear. Or someone dear to you will pay for it. Now then, we've confirmed the Vandals here. But what if the researcher wants to achieve with this destructive spree? Well, first things first, we need to alert the Duskwatch. They'll be wanted ready when the Vandal strikes next. You know where to find them? Who shall I, eh? Right then, let's head over there. To think that detective had suffered such a terrible tragedy. I struggle to find the words. It's unlike you to be at a loss for words. You're right, my friend. As ever, I shall endeavour to be true to myself. So after this, we're going to do the crafted Allied Society quest line. We're going to start that off. Then we'll do the Monster Hunter, which is just a trial. But who knows how difficult that's going to be. But it will just be the ordinary one. And we're at 744, which I think it needs to be like 470 for it. Like, I know my gear's not up to snuff. My gear is on the cusp. I need to like really well, I need one day to stream the new raid. Because I've only unlocked Juno. I can unlock the second one, but I would like a full day to stream that. Or I don't know. I don't know what the plan. I might stream it this weekend, but I'm not so sure. Hey, where do I park my bird? Stay strong, Dashu. Wheels. Soon you will be free. This taco crunch is amazing. Munch. Yes, it's you lot. What is it? What is it? I'm gonna do the old timeless surly guy. I'm gonna give him this kind of voice. Well, I'll be damned. Just a moment ago, we received a message from someone claiming to be the Vandal. We declared that the train's our next target. I was about to dismiss it as a prank, but having heard your report, I'm inclined to believe the threat is real. And we need to get to Shaloni Station right away. Indeed, I gather my man to hurry there. As for Dashu, it would be best if she remained here for now, I think. Detective, keenly though I feel for your loss, I must reiterate my staunch opposition to violence. Whatever may await us, I believe we must strive for a gentlemanly resolution. The Vandals never used to announce his targets. This reeks like a rotten egg. As you can see, the time of day has changed because of, for the sake of the cutscene. Well, back to... Oh, thank goodness you're here. Please, you can't let that faint destroy the train. We're on it. Get somewhere safe. I'm gonna turn my gun into a water pistol. I cast Super Soaker. Prepare to meet God. We have you at last. From gentleman to gentle... A distance, detective. Over there. A dame in distress. Of all the times to be out of charge. Give a man a fright, will you? Hold on right there. Try anything funny, and I'll torch those barrels. They're filled to the brim with ceruleum, enough to blow us all sky high. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, so relax and enjoy the, huh? Ouch! Wait, we must extinguish the fire! The hell do you think you're doing? I shall stop this runaway wolf train! Uh-oh. They're coming back. And head straight for the engine. Damn, if only I could use my gun. A wonderful man, and it's an electrifying handstand! You did good, Softy. You did good. You as well, Detective. You as well. I thought I was done for. I owe you my life. So you don't know anything either? I'm afraid not. I was only doing what I was told. And our research's true objective remains a mystery. This chaos and destruction can't be all for its own sake, can it? If you have learned your lesson, then I suggest you surrender yourself to the Dustwatch. You will be safe in their care, and receive regular meals besides. Alright, I'll go quietly. Apologies for the delay. I see you have the situation well in hand. So the Fiend was behind the destruction. We're grateful for your help. I'm gonna have to give it a certainly, like banging sermon, my man. That's sort of like, yeah, I'm gonna... like the Snap Cube. Like the Snap Cube Sora voice. If anyone's seen the trailer for the Snap Cube Kingdom Hearts stuff they're gonna be doing. A bad doctor seldom do, yeah. Despite appearances, he's originally a man, so treat him like one, eh? Well, is that so? Understood. He'll be treated with true dignity. You're still soft, hard-boiled, as you always were. Was expecting interruption so soon. No matter, the commotion has drawn you all here as intended. You're Carnean! I just love it when it's like, oh yeah, don't forget, we can all teleport. So yeah, seeing them teleport in the cutscene is like, I mean, that's pretty cool though. The villain disguised himself as one of my men and knocked me out. The rest, I believe you know. It seems Carnelian. Also working for the researcher, and this is just a diversion. What's the bastard's game? Let's head back to who else do we now? For now, we'll have to set your friend free. After all, my man can clear things up here. Instant teleportation. I dig it. I can text it to Hashu. Tacos. Alright, let's get your lady out of her cell. That's such a cute song. Oh, Nashu! Such an ordeal you must have been! Oh yeah, the hors d'oeuvres are quite tasty! Sheriff! We have a situation! A large shipment of ceruleum has been stolen from Shishiwishiwi. What? It appears the thieves struck when you're dealing with the trouble at the station. So that was their true target. First electrope, now ceruleum. What does it need all those resources for? Our Carnelian. He ain't the sort of he ain't the sort to do someone else's bidding. You can bet me he's got his own angle. No matter what it is, I won't rest until justice has been served. And next time, my gun will be ready. You must know something about these happenings by the sounds of it. So this extends beyond Shaloni. Even if we had the manpower, the Dust Watch can't go to peace and around in other jurisdictions. So it'd be best if we left the manor in your hand. Yeah, you can leave it too. Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, I swear to you, good sheriff, that we shall find and apprehend the villain with grace and non-violent finesse. We'll be grateful. Naturally, my man and I will conduct a thorough investigation in Shaloni. If we learn anything, we'll be sure to let you know. Come on, let's head back to Solution 9. I could use a hard-boiled egg right about now. Maybe even 2. This William theft has been treated as a priority matter. We'll soon leave no stone unturned in our investigation. Let's just teleport to Solution 9. So overall, yeah, this is good Hildibrand. Yeah, just nice fun slapstick for 2 for about about less than an hour of, well, me talking throughout the whole thing. It was, yeah. But it's some good slapstick. Good, good cinematography. It lets the devs experiment on how to use the models. And you know what, they do go to Matrix sequence. Now my lightning charge is spent, I somehow feel lackluster. It seems the Inspector was here yet again. Never fails to rise to the occasion. Home. I didn't mind it out in the wilds, but this sentimental old fool, nothing beats this neon-lit sky. Now I'll get back to working on this. I'll get back to working on the storage device. Check in from time to time in case I found us a new lead. Meanwhile, let's continue on our own lines of inquiry. Pray, do not blame yourself for your assistant, detective. The fault lies rest assuredly not with you. Huh. What would a soft-boiled dope know? Just take care of yourself, eh? Meanwhile, in Shaloni... Excellent. Soon the plan will come to fruition. Kanaka's achievements will be meaningless. Next to what the heavens have gifted me. You fugitives have served me well indeed. And you me. Curious about my gun, are you? Come on. No need to be shy. She's a Python Maximum, fitted with a custom short barrel. Made for being an electrope, she can convert a lightning charge to fire rounds into other energies. The double action trigger means she's fast as you are, and ambidextrous safety means she's at home in both hands. The ventilated ribs keep her cool and reduce the risk of malfunction when things really heat up. The recoil spring guide rods take the edge off her tempo, while the extra long ejective rod houses the serves too. Are you getting sleepy? 'Cause I sure am. Let's call it a day, shall we? Oh, I don't have anything particular to say about my alchemy tools. Till next time. See you, Inspector. Woo! That was some good Hildibrand. No worries for me, I'm still working on the storage device. I'll have more data cracked open soon enough. By the way, I've been feeling eyes on me lately. Not sure who it is, but the softie probably takes it to the admirer. It's right there. I was laughing to her. It's like the bug right there. Yeah, so it is. Cute attention to detail. So, let's get crafting, shall we? It doesn't matter which one we do, but... Now, as you can see, the gear we have isn't really, well, the best in crafting gear, mind you, but it'll do for the quest at least. But as you can see, I'm wearing them. As you can see, come on. As you can see, I'm wearing the Gleamer outfit you can get from the last expansion. From doing the custom deliveries. And I absolutely adore this outfit. So, where are we going to go? Well, we have to go all the way to Yoctorel, all the way up to Warland's Echo. So we're gonna... It's, here is where the quest is going to be. And then we're gonna do the Monster Hunter quest. Because if you can get this done before 4 o'clock, before reset, hey, that means you get like 2 days worth out of it. So I can see there's a bunch of like, a bunch of red X's, but wait a minute. This one's, I was gonna say, this one's where we need to go. How can you tell? Well, because there's like clearly maybe a bunch of people surrounding. Oh wow. Digging the blue drip. Frosty neighbors. Farasif seeks a skilled hand in an enormous task. Well, here's the thing, we have every crafter. We have everyone at 100, so there's that. But I like being Weaver. A traveller from across the salt. Greetings. You can call me Farafair. You seem the type to have friends along the way. I don't know what I should probably give him this kind of voice. You seem the type to have friends all along the width and breadth of our continent. Do you perchance know of particularly skilled artisans? If you could introduce them to me, I'd be eternally grateful. You're looking at one. You are deft-handed crafting. Well, I'm in luck. As is all of Waller's Echo. We're under threat, you see, and require the help of one such as you to survive. A great avalanche has swallowed a place known as Sargurt the Open-Armed. Once home to the sacred altar and its keepers. Although thankfully uninhabited at the time, I fear this was no accident. No, this destruction was caused by the snow spirits of Urapacha. Why we, Yaku, lived in harmony with these spirits for generations. They have as of late possessed by an inconsolable rage. None know why, and attempts at reason have only stoked their anger further. There is, however, a way to quell the spirits, a ceremony known as the Pact, which must be performed at the altar when once was so carefully maintained. An old friend taught me this. And therein lies our problem. The avalanche swept away much of the altar and its surroundings. You must repair it quickly, so the rite can be performed. If we fail, all of our Apache might get some to the spirit's wrath. I like a challenge, but I want to see what I'm working with first. I've done my many repair jobs over the world. Let me try and have a look. That is to be expected. Very well. Let us visit what remains. It will help you understand more clearly what is at stake. To the south of Warla Echoes, you'll find stairs leading to the ritual site. The guard at the top will allow us passage up to the mountain. Allied Cisco. Now, unfortunately, we're no longer a gentlewoman. We are something way better. Arbiter of the Arts, let's go! This is for like... This is for... You have a level 100 and everything? Oh, so this is where the shop is gonna be? Cool, cool, okay. You came, good. Before we cross the pass, might I ask your name? Samiri, you might. Craft extraordinaire. Samiri, wait, is that the fairy Samiri who failed Manga? My apologies, I had no idea I was with one of our saviors. I was doubtful before, but I suddenly feel better about our chances for success. Come now, our destination is not far. Oh. Oh, this'll take some repair. Oh, that's all. Yeah, I can fix this. This is what remains of Sargeant the Open-Armed. The damage is unlike anything I've ever seen. Even our histories contain few stories of such destruction. That structure at the far end is the Breathless Altar, where the ritual was performed. Although I see it now, one can hardly guess what purpose it served. Do you feel that? Something beyond the unusual chill in the air? Yeah. They left. Thank goodness. To think they would be so bold. You have seen the frenzy what grips them, yet they looked almost frightened by you. Have you encountered the spirits before? You bested them during the feat of proof. Well, I would expect no less from who defeated a Turo Vidral. If you even or even as half of good, if you're even half as good as crafting as you're fighting, I believe we are in good hands. Yet, even if the spirits are felled, they are to be born again when the next of the snow falls, and they will rage. The pact is the only way we can set things to rights. Yet, even if the altar were to be whole, there is none left who know the ritual. Know how the ritual was conducted. Dartagor was the final caretaker remaining, and a dear friend of mine, however, before the avalanche buried all this, her body was lost in a tragic accident. What little I know of the pact I learned from her. I never encouraged her to speak more of this sacred practice, but oh, I wish I had. Now I must make up for my lack of curiosity. I will learn how to appease the spirits in Tartagor's stead. For many years, she was Arapacha's silent guardian, and I will take up the mantle she left behind. Now that you've seen the scale of the undertaking before you, I ask you once more, will you join me in rebuilding Circuit Huts the Open-Armed? Count me in. I'm interested to see this pact for myself. Why don't we just make a new one? Craft a new one. Thank you, Samiri. You've given me hope in these dark times. Before we get started on the altar proper, we should first restore the building, or Dartaker lived, so we might have shelter. It was fittingly warmed. She lodged there with other caretakers that would make the perfect base which to conduct our restoration. Now rest assured, we do not intend for just us to shoulder this burden. We will recruit a few more pairs of helping hands. I suppose this will be my first request. Please ask around Warland's Echo for anyone willing to lend their aid, and I'll make what preparations I can for the work ahead. You better hurry up. You've got exactly 1 hour before the reset kicks in. Let's check the time. The avalanche caused all that damage. I see. You know, I spoke with Dardaker once, some years ago now. Said she lived alone in the mountains, and she was the sole keeper of an altar up there. Despite her solitary life, she seemed a bright and kind soul. I was saddened to hear her body was lost when she suffered that terrible fall. I'd always hoped she would visit again and tell me more about her unique experiences. Though I only met her the one time, I will soon not forget Dartagor. To honour her memory, I pledge my aid in Surrogate the Open Arms Restoration. My trade is carpentry, but I'm ready to help in whatever is needed. I should speak with Farafer to see where I can be of use. For the record, doesn't matter if they're male or female, they'll get the same, I'll give you this kind of voice. That goes on happily. Well, didn't expect to see you here. How's it going, my dude? It's been long since we last met, Samiri. Like, maybe a couple of hours ago when you finished all those quests off-screen to get this unlocked before the stream. That's when the stream is starting a bit later than normal. It's been a long time since we last met, Samiri. I've come here with Napoli to trade, but the people seem unsettled somehow. Oh, the spirits. That explains why we were attacked by a group of by a group once snowy day not long ago. We greeted them kindly as such, and were assailed with icy magic without warning. I have no doubt but to drive them... Sorry, itchy ear. Wah, wah. I have no choice but to drive them back or risk Napoli's life. But the incident has been troubling me ever since. They are our neighbours here in Pasha, after all, and we have to live in harmony for so long. I take it that's why you're recruiting others for your aid? You never change, do you? Always eager to help those in need. Unfortunately, the life of a merchant demands that we don't rest our feet for too long. Perhaps we could send others your way. Only the best, of course. We promise to share what you've told us today, if anyone whose ears we can bend. Now let's be off, Merla Faluf. The spirits have been acting strange. It is true. They're usually harmless. Their usual harmless tricks have become malicious, with merchants and other innocents being attacked unprovoked. Usually they appear as snowy on snowy days and invite passer-bys to frolic under the falling falling flakes. What could have gotten into them? Regardless, this problem affects us all in Arapacha. If repairing the altar will help, then my supply of masonry is at your disposal. Must be inside the building. By the way, we're not using Hildibrand minion, we're using my favourite minion, the Mama minion. For mere reincarnation. Sup, Mama? Here we go. You need help rebuilding Cigarette the Open Armed? Oh, I know the place. A group of Yakyul lived up there and looked after an altar, right? It was quite the trek, as I recall. They would come to visit time to time. I knew there weren't many of them, but I haven't heard the last of them. I heard the last of us gone. Terrible news. But if you're going to rebuild their legacy, you'll need brawn. I have plenty of that to offer. You know what you need, crafting people? That's right, food. We're gonna feed the altar. We're gonna bake us an altar. It seems others have already crossed into the valley. I'd go soon as well after I discussed a few matters with Farah. Hey folks, I just want to charge something real quick here, bear with me. It's my, where is it? There it is. Cool. Sorry, just doing this real quick. Wow. You did well, Samiri. I think we have a dependable crew to get started with. Faragher has seemed especially eager to pitch in. If I may, Farah, I can do much more than shuffle snow and haul stones. I'm willing to assist in planning the reconstruction from start to finish. With you in charge of the larger picture, I can assign people to work where it is needed most. Having overseen many projects of this scale, I believe this is to be the surest path to completion. You would do all that? Then I would be grateful to accept your help, Faragher. You are the most welcome to it. Now, before we get started, do you happen to know where Dartaker's living sepulchre can be found? Upon this it must be engraved. Upon it must be engraved stories of her life and work, that she may shed some light on the mysteries of the snow spirits and the pact itself. It was unlikely erected near the altar, but for now. If so, then it too may have been buried in the avalanche. I see. Well then, since the snow must be cleared away anyway, we can search for the sepulchre. In the meantime, we'll find it, I'm certain. Oh, there you are. You're the ones rebuilding the altar, right? Napoli told me you needed more help. When I saw how fearlessly he wheeled up and dealt with Chirwager, I knew I had to become his pupil in trade. So here I am. Consider Monopoly's eyes and ears. If you need something to make deals with other merchants or procure supplies, then leave it to me. I know Monopoly has been making a name for himself as of late, when he vouched for you. Then welcome aboard. The project is off to a better start than ever. I ever imagined. We have all the help we need, and then some. So it's good as time as any for the hands of Hildibrand to rebuild warmth. It's time to craft. Speak to me when you're ready to use those expert skills I recruited you for, Samiri. Now then, first things first, restoration of our soon-to-be living quarters. The heavy lifting and building can be left to us, Yakul, while you can craft the supplies we need for some of the finishing touches. If we're to live among the frozen peaks, we require flooring, which will insulate from the cold. The space is large, so we need a few boxes of wort. Can we count on you for that? Here is everything that you should require for the task. But if you chance to run out, word of our we'll provide you with more. You just give me a minute. While you do that, I shall assign tasks for the others. Let's get to work then. So, it's been a while since I've done any real... Oh, pardon me, audience. Whoa, that's a... So... A lot of things to craft. Now, you don't have to make it 100%. But, I'm all about that quality. For the joke, let's make it as best quality as we can. I say it's unnecessarily needed, but you know what? I'm a perfectionist at my own craft here. I'm just a nice schmuck that likes to see number go up. It's not even made like you know what? If it's not even what you call it? Oh my god. Because it's a level 90 thing. Oh, we can make instant quality out of it. It makes no... Because it's just a level 90 item. They're all level 90. Oh, wow. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you make it high quality or not. Hello, Samir. How goes the crafting? Here it is. Warmth repair supplies. There you go. Haha, I see your skills are no mere boast. Excellent work. Now the Taxi Warmth will be a place of worthy to its name. Feel free to rest a while. We'll take it from here. And so begins my point to log in every day for daily frontline and daily crafting. If I can get some adorable snow attire, then hell yes, let's we're crafting. Also, getting adorable music like this, we're getting the music sheet for this. Why everyone works so eagerly, as if they've forgotten entirely the biting cold without. The sight truly speaks to the quality of your contribution. The road ahead of us is long, but I'm glad we have taken a first step upon it together. I hope you will continue to lend us your expertise. That's the plan. Are you watching, Dartagor? I promise that soon the spirits and Yokul will live in peaceful harmony once again. The collapsed living quarters have now been repaired, marking the beginning of Surrogate, the Open Arms Restoration. Yet the snow spirits must still be appeased. Only by continuing their work can Farafar and her crafters quell the spirits' rage and bring peace to the mountains. Also, yeah, I know the character was female because it's she's got blue, but it's like I was just gonna give them all this voice because it's funny. Why, that's a lovely voice. Yeah, so it hands. So yeah, we're now friendly. And now we can do this. You may now use... Yeah, oh, yeah, we can go in there and we can use mounts. So basically you want to get like, what you call it? Yeah, can we go in there? Like, sure, yeah. You want a G-pose? Let's G-pose. So as you can see... well, it's 5:10, but you want to get like your daily done at least. Hold the hand warmers. So I'm just gonna speed run through these. It's like it's a nice flavor text, but you know, I ain't got time. Do you see the time, folks? It's currently 3:10, and well, sorry, I ain't got time. Just give me the material I need. Like, I do need to like properly sit down, get my crafting gear taken care of, be bothered with the moon. I want to get my space crafting tools, but I'm like, I'm good. I'm in no major rush. It's been, I'm not saying a disappointment, but like the grind, I'm like, I'm good. I'll like stick on a podcast or something. Rewatch old Star Trek episodes if I have to. I'm just gonna speed run through the dialogue because I ain't got time, buckaroos. We want to get as much out of this as we can. Like, the dialogue is nice. Sometimes I just have to skip it. So you only get 60. But at least we can walk around. Can we fly? Yeah, we can only, But God, it's a beautiful location. And then, well, the Monster Hunter event does give us. I know I had a look at the special website for like, oh, here's all the cool items you can get for the Monster Hunter collab. We're like, okay, it's just a few items. That's a lot of items. Okay, I presume. Okay. There you go. Just take it. Oh, right. You want me to... There we go. Just speed run through this. Oh, did I choose? I chose the wrong one. Yep. There. It's like, I want to get... I'm going to have to... Well, you see the amount of gil I have here is a bit insane. I could probably buy better crafting gear right now. Probably spend like a solid 3 million on gear. And you know, I wouldn't say no. I just have plans for the future that will involve me doing a bit of... we put on the songbird... I get my friend to commission me the songbird dress, and I will wear it on a crafting stream. I gotta be... I'm a silly guy, but we're gonna do it for a good cause. So that... I need to finish the Mamulja. I know I could get like new quests done today, but that's I'll do that. It's one of those, I'll just do it tomorrow. I'm in no rush. Now, here's the thing. I need to be bothered doing PvP. Because, well, the gear here, yeah, I want to get all this gear. But that just involves me logging and doing my daily frontline. But I want to say... There we go. Now, so, where are we going to go to now? For our big finale for today's stream. We're going to go to Tulialol and get the Monster Hunter quest unlocked. Where is it? Not there. The White Wanderer. Is that it there? I see a lot of people are going around here. Dawn Hunt Tracker. There it is there. The White Wanderer. The Dawn Hunt Tracker is a native and intrepid adventurer. It looks like they're going to have a vendor. Well, if it isn't Sumeri, tell me, do you have a moment? Animal carcasses has been turning up one after another over in Shaloni, and we've yet to figure out why. That's why we're prepared to launch an investigation. Then we received this. A distinctive style, to be sure, yet it's undoubtedly a mark bill. No less peculiar than the client who delivered it. Too small for Hetsuru, and yet too furry to be a Lalafell. Whatever distant land they hail from, I no doubt I've ever heard of it. I feel like I've seen a bill like this before. Over in the Far East. You've had a request like this previously, well, I'll be damned. Lately, there's been sightings of a large beast roaming the plains, which we believe to be responsible for the rash of carcasses. From what I've heard, it bears a striking resemblance to the creature depicted on this bill. To be frank, we'd be rest easier if the ones who helped Valley Amanda were the ones to take this on. Would you lend us your strength? I was yearning for a good hunt, but let me change into my battle fatigues. Well, I've got a feeling this is going to be one to remember. Now the client should have all the details you need to get started. No doubt they'll be eagerly awaiting a skilled hunter to take on this task. Oh, by the way, hi there, viewers. It was like, oh, I've got viewers. Cool. Hi. They should be hanging around the tavern and... Who shall we? I expect you'll have no trouble finding them. Quest accepted. Now, I've not played Monster Hunter Wilds. I do plan to at some point. But what battle fatigues should we wear? Yes! We go full yeehaw! I'm going full yeehaw mode. You won't like me when I'm going full yeehaw mode. Yeah, we're go. Chocobo? Question mark. An unfamiliar bird-like creature stands before you, vaguely reminiscent of a chocobo. Oh yes, I'm the feline who put out the bounty on the monster. Are you a hunter? Don't you mean meowster? Meowster? What in the... Oh, I see. You met one of my kin before, haven't you? Hadn't realized other felines have ventured into these parts. But putting that aside, I've been searching for a capable hunter to aid me in my quest. Can I count on your help? Oh god, I need to drink something. My throat is like, haha, oh god. Yeah, give me a second. Looks like I'll be doing this hunt for like 200 times in a row. Let's hope it's not too hard. Wow, straight into the microphone. Yes, wonderful. You didn't seem to have a grand hub for hunters in this land, so I was beginning to lose hope I'd find anyone. I better begin by telling you how I arrived here. It relates to our mark, you understand. The mark in question is none other than Guardian Arkfeld. The creature normally resides in the Forbidden Lands. My comrades and I were in the midst of investigating its territory when a spider-like thing appeared out of nowhere. Before we could make heads or tail of what it was, a cocoon nearby burst open, and from it emerged a newborn Arkfeld. The two of them began to clash in a fierce battle for supremacy. As the battle came to a head, the mysterious invader created a ring glowing with light. Before we knew it, the Guardian had disappeared without a trace. And then, before we turned white, all before we turned white, and when I came to, I found myself in the land of Tyrell. Oddly enough, the invader spoke just moments before the flash. I think it said, Program Loop Upgrade. I have no idea what that means, but I'm guessing it has to do with why I'm here. I was searching for a way home with my companion when I learned that a guardian Arkfeld was wreaking havoc nearby, so I thought it'd be best if I recruit a hunter to take it down before it could bring a rune to the wilds. Now I dropped the speed. I'd say we better get started. I'm going full yeehaw mode. I'm gonna put that in the chat before the fight even happens. I should have probably put on like I was gonna say cat accent. Whatever that means. Like meow. I don't have the energy right now. We've been going for like a solid 2 hours here, folks. It feels like 2 hours. I'm sure it goes without saying, but when tracking prey, it's important to know what sounds to look for. Every creature leaves its own unique trail. Guardian Arkfeld's most distinctive traits is that its white coat and scales, as well as the chain-like tendrils on its forelimbs, which can extend and attract at will to bind its prey. If it doesn't slice you in pieces first, whatever ground the beast treads, it's certain to leave behind marks, dragging its tendrils. From what I've heard, it was sighted in an area north of here called Yawatene. Let's see if we can find sight of its passage. I'm regretfully unfamiliar with the monster in these parts, so if you don't mind taking the lead in our search. I noticed there were quite a few people in this town carrying curious weapons. I talked to folks for hunters, but first it turns they're members of a group that catches up folks to no good. The Duskwatch is what they're called. From hunters of my land, we're no strangers capturing their quarry either. We use shock and pitfall traps to immobilize a beast and then unleash a barrage of strike bombs to put them to sleep. I happen to be an expert in laying traps, so I'd be happy to put my talents to use should any fugitives cross our path. Let me get my Palico minion out. And an appropriate title. There we go. Yeah, we have the Monster Hunter title. I mean, I could put the Rathalos armor on, but I'm like, nah. Going full yeehaw mode. A heap of withered weeds. It bears an singular resemblance to plant matter which is found in tumbleclaws native to the region. I get it, these shred weeds were left behind by a monster that uses them to camouflage itself. They certainly bear no connection to Arkfeld. In the Forbidden Lands, there are creatures called Mimifeta that also mimic flowers to hide from predators. I remember this one. Some hunters disguise themselves with headwear in a spitting image of Mimifeta. I'm not pulling your tail when I tell you that it was impossible to distinguish between them from the real thing. In any case, I don't see any signs of Arkfeld here. Let's keep looking. As I understood, sandstorms sometimes sweep across these plains. Is that right? The Forbidden Lands similarly have tumultuous climate, the environment shifting greatly with the change of seasons. In the fallow period, The lands grow barren, so monsters fight over what limited food they can find. When it comes to intense weather conditions of the inclemency period, apex predators begin to emerge, making a very precocious time. But after it comes to a period of plenty, when flora and fauna flourish in abundance. No matter the season, there's always something new to discover, bringing new excitement for each expedition. Please buy Monster Hunter Wilds, says Capcom. We put a Meg into our game. We put Arkfeld in your game. Make him kiss. A pungent, sticky substance adheres to the clumps of yellow hair. Judging from the local fauna, these are the remains of a sunbeard, gorged upon by a grasslands worm. I'm not sure what left us behind, but Arkfeld has white fur, not yellow. Come to think of it, all guardians have a white coat. Even the guardian variant of Rathalos, King Crimson of the Skies, is clad in white. At least if that's what I've heard. As neither not here nor there, we should get back to our survey. This looks important. It's a cutscene and everything. Okay, checking how that's charging. Marcus on this ground suggests something massive was tracked across, with armor-like scales strewn about the area. These scales, I'm certain they came from Guardian Arkfeld. To think it came so close to a settlement, thankfully it turned away, but there's nothing stopping it from coming back. We did find its lair before anyone gets hurt. With everything we found, I believe we have what we need to locate our prey. If we're to give proper chase, we should call upon my comrade resting back in town. Gonna trouble you to gather a few samples before we go. My feathered friend here is called a... Say, I've not played Monster Hunter Wilds, so I can't know how to pronounce this. So it's like... This is... My feathered friend here is called a secret. Not only does it make a reliable mount, but it can also carry all the essentials for a hunt, thanks to its sturdy build. Not that... That's not all. It could even memorize a monster's scent and track it down. Try letting it smell what you gathered. Looks like 6%. Now we can guide us to the Arkfeld. There's no time to waste. If you could mount the secret and scout a location for a mark, I'll see to the preparations for the hunt. Take this link pearl contraption. Manage to barter for it after exchanging a few things with a travelling merchant. With this we should be able to stay in contact, even if we're apart. Now then, you only need to trust in the secret to guide you. I'm sure you'll find Arkfeld in no time. I have exactly 1 hour left before I have to skedaddle off. But I'm looking forward to this battle. Do I get to ride it? Secret grunts cheerfully. It's eager for you to climb on its back. Woo! Look at me go! Hello, are you there? Oh, Good, I can hear you. This link pearl is a true gem. The Arkfeld lay dormant within its cocoon for a long time. Guardians said to awaken when they sense a powerful presence nearby. It may have turned back up after approaching the settlement because something even stronger drew its attention. The stormy dome in the distance marks the land dominated by fierce lightning storms, right? Hope that's not where the Arkfeld was headed. What? You found the remains of a monster. Quick! Examine the corpse to see if there's any signs... see any signs it was preyed upon. The beast has breathed its last. You see no bite marks upon its body, suggesting the creature may not have been attacked as an act of predation. I expected as much from a guardian. You see, unlike your average monster, they have no need to eat their prey. I think Arkfeld may have fixated on the energies of this place and felling any other monster that gets in its way. Sounds like a Turl Vidral. Interesting. I didn't realize that such creatures exist in this land. The world is truly full of limitless wonders. Guardians are a little different, but a creature gaining immense strength from an unlikely long life puts me in the mind of tempered monsters. Very powerful creatures from where I'm from. What? That sounds like a Turfor. Clearly Arkfeld's been on edge since it arrived here. I bet it's lashing out at anything that seems like a threat. At this rate, it's going to throw the whole ecosystem out of balance. We have to stop it, but how? Oh, I've got it. Try taking out a pod to penetrate the secret. You'll know when you find the right one. As it makes your nose wrinkle. It's called a dung bomb. And you've undoubtedly noticed it produces a frighteningly fetid smell. Whatever is a single monster or even a horde, a well-positioned show would send even the most rabid beasts packing. It has no effect on guardians, but its scent should be unbearable for whatever Arkfeld's fighting. Go and show it with everything you've got. Ah. Herfeld fled as well, huh? Perhaps it perceived you as a threat, and returned to its den to recover its strength. I'm sure you'd love to give chase. I'd like to I'd like to regroup first. Stay put for just a moment. I'll be in 2 shakes over Rathalos' tail. Judging by the secret's gallant posturing, it's eager to resume the hunt. Had the turf continued, it might as well have reached nearby settlements. Thank goodness the dung bomb worked as it did. Arkfeld's lair appears to be further ahead. As expected, it's recuperating from its battle and won't be emerging anytime soon. While you were searching for the Guardian, I took upon myself to put together a camping kit. Let's set up shop near Arkfeld's lair, prepare for the grueling hunt before us. Yeah. So yeah, we've got all the adorable assets. This cute little, yeah, we made a cute little environment for you all to G-pose in. Secret is on alert. Ready to act at a moment's notice. Come on, come, make yourself at home. No need to worry about pesky monsters. We've already checked the area, and we're practically safe. First things first, we feast. We should never hunt on an empty stomach, as we hunters say. And we should gather everything we need to have ourselves a barbecue. So let's get to grilling. Oh, like, they're going all out with this one, you know, lads. Like, with the Stormblood, with the Monster Hunter World crossover. Hey, that was cool. Now now the devs are like, yeah, we could make this way better if you just, let's just animate it better. There we go. Delicious. Near our appetites, Satan and spirit soaring. I bet we could take even the mightiest of monsters. Here, take these mega potions as well. They'll come in handy during the hunt. They're a special blend of potions distributed by the Hunters Guild, mixed with fresh honey harvested from yours truly. Thankfully, we're in a period of plenty just before I was transported here. With that, I think you're all set. Allow me to formally make my request. Please hunt Guardian Guardian Arkveld, and protect the life of these plains. The Windward Vials is now accessible. During the battle, you will gain access to the duty mega potions. Now, it's a brand new trial, and it gives us 12 non-weekly and 7 weekly. So yeah, we're gonna queue for this. And instant queue. Oh yeah, I should have said I'm going yeehaw mode. I accidentally skipped the cutscene. But I'm going yeehaw mode! We have 10 mega potions. Okay. Wish me luck, audience. Some people have got their fancy weapons. I don't. Haha. Oh shucks, where are we going? Out, out, out. Oh, sweet Christmas! Yep, yep. Is no one picking up their positions? There we go. Yeah. I'll be fine, I'll be fine. Oh, we're down a healer. Oh, it's gonna spin? Yeah, crap. I only have the healers to rely on. Yeah, boy. But he's at 51, which is pretty good. Yeah. Ah, balls. Made a muck of that one. Activate nuclear bomb. So it roughly takes about 10 minutes to kill one. Nice. Out you get. Hunt complete. Now. Now it goes without saying. So we have some combinations to give. The healers got it. So we got 2 scales. And we automatically get a weapon coffer? Or okay, if it's a slightly okay. I hope everyone gets a weapon coffer. Or did I just get a first try? We got 2 guardian scales, and that'll make us unlock. Well, it'll give us goodies to get. You did it! You defeated Argweld! Now these planes will know peace once more. Now we need to find a way to get you home. No, I nearly forgot. I'm not totally sure to make it back to the Forbidden Lands, I admit, but yet I do feel awfully anxious about it. It's not every day that you get spirited away to a vast continent like this, you know. I like to see the sights and speak to the people. I'll find a way back in the course of that. I'm sure of it. What am I learning about the myriad monsters and resources here either? I'll see where the wind takes me and fill out my field guide as I go along. Who knows? By the time I make it home, I may have filled the whole thing. You think I'd be a worthy adventurer by then? Yeah. And now you can unlock the harder difficulty version. We ought to inform the Dawn Hunt and tell you all that we succeeded in our hunt. Seek it graces is surrounded with interest. So other than that, a very successful hunt. First try, 10 minutes each run. And if you can get yourselves a bunch of weapons, then hell yeah. But actually, let's see what the weapon looks like, shall we? Well, first I need to look at that. It's glowy. Oh, yo, you know, I like it. I like the arrow head. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. So yeah, we went full yeehaw mode. Now, I wonder if there's an achievement for like doing it for like 50 times. Now. So there's a... Okay. Right. So the hunt was a success. Well done indeed. plus now life can return to normal for the fawn of Shaloni. By the way, we carved some scales from the Arkfel's hide. Would you be able to craft anything with them? It'd be awful waste to leave them only as a souvenir. Well then, that's a rare find. If you speak with the smithy here, be sure to should fashion armor with it, or at least exchange it for other wares. Want to get your crossover armor? Yes, you do. Be sure to drop by again if you have any other noteworthy materials. Wait. What brings you here, my friend? Already finished feeding? We were gonna get a present. Would you look at that? He seems to grow fond of you. Well, if you're not opposed, why don't I take them along with you on your adventures? We got ourselves a new buddy. Yippee, you can ask for a better companion. That's it. Believe it's time I was getting my own adventure. Thanks for everything, Samiri. Maybe we meet again someday. Probably in, like, next expansion, or maybe next 2 expansions. Or when the next Monster Hunter game comes out. Wilds 2. Oh, we get the horn, we get the grill, and we get the chair. Okay, that's more than I was... Secret horn. This horn is this horn of bone produces an ominous call that calls your dependable secret to your side. Outdoor hunter's grill. A portable grill used by the hunters to cook raw meat and other ingredients. A foldable the hunter's camp chair. A foldable seat that is employed by many a hunter in the field, and only in the field. Quest complete. This hunt was only begun. Further rewards by facing Guardian Arkfeld in the Windward Wilds Extreme may only be unlocked by speaking with the Wandering Minstrel in Tulialal. And there we go. We're going to talk to Yoshi P. We're Guardian Hunter. The White Wraith. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's the title. Now, Guardian Arkwell certificate. Okay, so the certificate is what you get for beating the extreme. Okay, so there is a mount which is just the cart that would deploy your unconscious body back to camp. But that's for 99. So that's if you do 99 runs or a rare drop in the extreme. You can get a little baby secret, figure wasp, the paracel, and the framer's kit. But you can also get the music. You know what? That's a lot of music. Now, let's have a look what it... Okay, so that's the gear for females. The hat, not so much. But yeah, you know what, I like it, like the little strap on the leg. Yeah, there we go. The boots, like the spikes. I like a little spurs. Like the collar, yeah. We get some some nice display. That's for the house. Buy more chairs. Sword stand, more grills, makeshift camp, make pop-up camp, yeah. Striking dummy. and for your state, you get your feline. So yeah, we've got a lot to grind out. Well, as well as the weapons. But unfortunately, the story bow I have right now is the better when it comes to, well, for weapons. But yeah. So we'll end it over here, folks, at the pier. Hey, there's a vista. That's cool. But anyway, folks, have a wonderful patch 7.35, everyone. I got some grinding to do. And I've got my daily frontline to get done. Patch 7.4 should be, I guess, either by the end of the year or by January. Like, Creative Business Division 3, they just put out the Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles. They did put that out recently. So hey, fair play for them and keeping 14 alive. Having the big Monster Hunter crossover was a very nice addition. And yeah, we've got ourselves quite the enjoyable game to keep on playing through. Like, I'll be playing this game, well, I'll get back to playing this game more often now. But I'm in the rush. I've got stuff to do. And it's currently 4 o'clock. We've been going for, what, like, two and a half-ish hours. But next big Final Fantasy stream, I guess, will be the Halloween event. But I do want to do some other spooky stuff for the channel. It just boils down to, when do I have time? I'll figure that out. And that's the fun of it, folks. But I want to wish you all a fantastic rest of your day. I've been your host, the great KDB, and as always, Boola Buster, everyone. Thank you all. As me switch into my snug attire of my songbird dress. I mean, this is how I always see my character. I'm just playing content, wear the dress. I've put a lot of time, hundreds of hours, while wearing this dress, and this just speaks to my character. Purple hair, Rainmaker hair with a bit of red in it. Yeah, this is what we do, folks. But thank you all. Other than that, for housekeeping, we want to do some scary games. I might look into Resident Evil Revelations 2. We did Resident Evil Revelations 1 last year, and I had fun with that. It took us a while to finish it, mind you, but... Did we finish it? Did we finish Resident Evil Revelations? I don't think we did. Wait. Did we? Oh, shucks, I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't remember us fighting the final boss. Oh, Sugar Puffs, we should finish that. Oh, wow, that's unlike me. Yeah, I gotta find a... Well, like each chapter's like an hour long. Right? Did we... No, we didn't. Sugar Puffs, we're going to be doing that then. Oh, boy. KDB realizes he done goofed, and he done goofed hard. Yeah, yeah, shucks. Right, that's it for, like, mental housekeeping. Finish your goddamn streams that you start, KDB. Where's that near replicant playthrough? Working on it. It'll take time. Nah, but folks, that's the fun of it. This is just a hobby. I took the day off just to stream this. I had a bunch of annual leave left over, and I just want to cash in my days. But anyway, folks, thank you all. Enjoy fighting Argweld. Do your Allied Society crafting, and do your Hildibrand questline. You want to see where that goes. So thank you all, and I wish you all a fantastic rest of your day. I will see you when I see you. Maybe not this weekend. Maybe not next week. At some generic point in time and space, I will be there. We might do like a double bill of Resident Evil. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, folks, take care. See you then. Wait. Yeah, it's this one. Bye for now. See you then.